Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. I'm on for Friday book haul. I have a pile from the recycling, and then I had time to look in the bookstore the other day, which was dangerous. So I did buy a little pile as well. So we will get started. There were these, The Thoughts of Nanushka, Volume 2 and 4. What I bought these for though is the paper's really nice. They have some nice sort of sayings, but I just got it because it's blank on the back of every page, and I thought they would be great for backing journal cards and tags and that, rather than them going to the bin. I will reuse it. It's nice cream paper as well, and quite thick. So I shall keep them on my desk somewhere, I think, to remind me to use them. Because I usually put them away with my other books, and then I grab them out and I go, why did I keep this? So I thought I should put ones like that near me so I get using them. There were some photo albums. Yeah, so I like them for storage. So I thought I would grab it. It's quite a nice one too. But it has photos in it, which I probably shouldn't show someone else's personal photos, but then they probably shouldn't go chucking them out with all of their books. But anyway, it's a nice photo album for storing some ephemera, that sort of thing in there. Or even some of my photos and that I pick up around the parts. There was even a picture. So I will reuse that frame. Another photo album. Oh, okay, yeah. No, it's September. So they must have kept it in the shop for a while in case the person come back to pick it up. And then no one came back to pick it up. So then they end up putting it in the recycling. So some of these are lovely photos though, so I might try and reuse some of those. And then this one's a bit old and decrepit, the pages, but we'll see once I've taken the photos out. With these ones I usually rip them out and use them to store ephemera. Then there were some kids books. So this is Anytime Storytime Tales. As you can see, it's in really bad condition, the cover is, but the pages are gorgeous. So I'll see what I can do with these. 1979. Really like the colour of these pages. 3 Billy Goats Gruff. So there's some popular ones and some not so popular ones. Never heard of that. Sprocket on Holiday. But I love the chickens. Roosters. Whatever they are. So I might harvest them pretty quick and just grab the bits that I think I'll use. And there was my best book of rhymes. Dickory Dock, that page is filthy, but look at these gorgeous little pictures. It's a pity that's so dirty because that's lovely. Oh, there's a frog. Since that side's so dirty, I might just cut the frog out for my froggy journal. But it's been taped together, really bad condition, but it'd be lovely to cut out some of the verses and some of the pictures. That one. Beautiful illustrations. Something I love about this craft is you can have something that's all written over and stuck together and in pieces, but find something like that that we can reuse and make a page beautiful with. That is just such a beautiful book. The Pied Piper, a fairy tale in colour photography, 1944. Oh, that's fascinating. Someone's put a lot of work into this. Looks like they're little models that they've photographed. Very interesting. Coonawarra, the story of Coonawarra the Black Swan. There's no date on this one. Lovely pages. There was an atlas, which is huge, so you won't be seeing all of it. Oh yes, apologies for my last two book hauls too. I was a bit off to the side of the camera with that one. That's why I thought I'd put my mat down today, and then I know where I should be filming. 1974 for this one. Might have to keep some of these pages for when we want really big book pages to cover things. Some lovely map pages. And this book, which I love, again, it's quite big, so you might not see the whole thing. Oh, that's just going to go in the bin. Couldn't recycle it because it had plastic on it. Atlas of the World. This one is dated 74. It's a Rand McNally and Company book. So it has these illustrations, but it has like photos and illustrations all the way through it. And some of them are just beautiful. And the shells. So it was a no-brainer to bring this one home. Amazing. So I went in there to do the recycling, and I did, every time I go through to do the recycling, I'm in a bit of a hurry because I've got my son with me, so I don't get a chance to stop and look at the books. But we duck past the plant section. I always do a quick scan to see if there's any Edith Holdens. And lately there haven't been any, so I go out and do my work. But today I had time to go back and have a little look. And what do you know, I must have missed it when I was there scanning because there was an Edith Holden. So I grabbed the Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady, which we've all seen way too much of. 77 for this one. If in case you haven't, there you go. I have found a few of these in the bin before too. I think some people look at them and see the faux dirty edges and think it's actually dirty and put it in the bin, which is good when I find them, but I hate to think of the ones that might have ended up going to the recycling because they look dirty. And then I went and looked in the biography section, and there was the biography one, so the Edwardian Lady, the story of, which is really cool because I don't find this one as much, so it's great to have this one. is 1980. So that's got some nice bits and pieces. I'll have to do what a lot of people have done and make a journal out of this sometime. Some nice vintage pictures in there, so sometimes get that's a lovely cover on that one, so probably reuse that for it. Okay, we've got 2 of our Beatrix Potter. Might see about using some of this in my frog. Geez, this frog journal could end up like being 10 signatures. The amount of books I keep putting aside that have frogs in it and the amount of frog pictures I have. Don't know though. I'll put it aside with my frog stuff and make a decision when I go through everything I've got. Now, this one's pretty newish. I've got some of the really old near first publications of them. Not quite though. They were first published in 1906. So this one is 87. And we've got the Tale of Tom Kitten. This one doesn't have the date on it. Just love the pictures though, aren't they so cute? And the little ones like this are the best for journal cards. Little golden book. It's pretty scrappy on the front, but it's got nice pictures. We like kindergarten. And Eloise Wilkin one. 1965. I thought the pages were in too good a nick, really, to not grab it, even if the cover is a bit like that. Yes, I found this in the kids' room, which was cool because it means I got it cheaper. The Birds of Australia. This is a beautiful book. Upside down. I see that picture everywhere. Must be public domain, that one. 1984 for this one. It's like an index of the plates. So it's like your smaller field guides, but just in a bigger format. Beautiful. Silver Eye, 689. Have a lot of them around here. Very cute little birds. And these things, the New Hollands. I've got a family of them that come down and bath in my bird bath every day, and they are so noisy. But there's one of them that seems to be a bit of a reject from the lot, and he hangs out by himself, and he's taken to coming down to see me every time I'm out in the backyard now, which is cool. Wrens. Aren't they gorgeous though? And these are great size if you want to fold them in half. You can fussy cut them out quite easily as well. A bit easier than the smaller ones I usually cut out. The owls. I'm pretty sure it's a copy almost of them, the smaller field guides. I do recognise some of the pictures. Absolutely beautiful. Got this manual of old-fashioned flowers. Now there wasn't a lot in this, but the couple of plates that were in it I just really wanted. Oh, it's orange too. It's a nice orange colour. This one is 1984. And see, not much, but it does have just these few plates, and I really like these plates. I mean, I've got hundreds of plates in other books, but so I didn't need it. But aren't they beautiful? There's not a lot of them. I think there's only 2 sections that have them. But the money I paid goes to charity, so that's good. And then I got, because I can't help myself, 2 of these. There are 4 there that I've left behind, which is unusual for me to leave any of these ones behind. But the ones I left behind are like trees and lawns and that sort of thing. And even they have really good pictures, but I can't leave behind, it's both the same book, 2 annual ones. But of course they're going to have some of the best pictures that you find in these. My daughter just harvested 3 books like this for me the other day. 1971 copyright. This one is 1985. But the plates in these are so cool. I've done a number of embellishments using these before. Of course, your annuals and your bulbs and your perennials have the most beautiful pictures of flowers. But you get one that's ferns as well. I think we cut the fern one up the other day. It's such a great size. And then you usually get the big, beautiful picture somewhere in there. Then you get some photographs as well. So they're definitely worth grabbing. So I won't show you the other one since it's the same. And then it was Kate Greenaway Day as well. I've got the Illuminated Language of Flowers, which is by Jean Marsh, illustrated by Kate Greenaway. It's another one that I can't, it's hard for me to leave her books behind as well. It's over 700 flowers and plants listed alphabetically with their meanings. This one is 78. And this one's great because it's matte pages. So cool. So it's got the flowers and the meanings on this side, and then the pictures and bits about them, poems and that on this side. These would be great pages probably to fold in half as a page in your journal, although you might not be able to read all the text on the other side. Well, you might be able to though, because that's sort of down the middle as well. So that might be what I do with these pages. They're beautiful. When I first started making junk journals, I stumbled across a Kate Greenaway book, and I think they were the first bits and pieces I fussy cut and made ephemera out of. A treasury of Kate Greenaway. I think it was this book too, because I remember using the apple bit on lots of things, because it's on every, well, a lot of the pages in here. This one's semi-glossy. I think I've got an older one. Oh, it's the first edition. I have to look this one up. First edition 2000. But yeah, what I liked about it is all of these people. They're definitely nicer in the old one that I've got that's matte paper. A little bit blurry here, but I've fussy cut those out and used them. just hang on to this one anyway, being a first edition. So that is it for this week's book haul. There were some nice ones in that lot, but there usually are when I buy some. They'd want to be nice for me to buy them, no. Only joking. I'm trying to be good. Yeah, because what I showed you was a few weeks worth, and I go in to do the recycling. I was so proud of myself because I only grabbed one book and then these ones that I'm going to use to back things with. That's all I grabbed from the recycling, and I was so behaving myself. And then I went in to have a look on the shelves, and yeah, that got me in trouble. So take care of yourself, have the best weekend, and I will see you again soon. Bye.